wrestling fans, welcome to this week's edition of Superstars of the Ring. I am your host, Eric Snook. We have a lot of big news to give you this week. First off, most important, Stampede 2017. We told you we're going to have an announcement about the new date and time for that, and that is on March 11th at the Yulee Middle School, Stampede 2017. Don't forget, 20-man battle royal. The winner will take on the CCW heavyweight champion that night. So don't forget, March 11th at the Yulee Middle School. We're going to see a huge title match, but right now we don't know who the champion's going to be, because on February 11th, up in Abbeville, Georgia, the unstoppable Eric Moore, the heavyweight champion here in CCW, will have to take on the outlaw, Jamie McKinnon. That's going to be an absolutely huge match. Jamie McKinnon, of course, never lost his championship over a year ago, and he feels like he's never had a fair shot at getting his title back. Now will be his chance, and we recently caught up with the unstoppable Eric Moore to get his thoughts on his upcoming title defense.
February 11th, Abbeville, Georgia. Eric Moore and this belt are coming to you. Jamie McKinnon, I see that somehow you've wiggled your way into another shot, and I'm okay with that. And I'll tell you why, Outlaw. I got this from you. I beat you for this. 1, 2, 3. And that's exactly what I plan to do in Abbeville on the 11th. I know you're going to go talk to the boss and shoot some interview and say, I'm going to ride my horse into town, I'm going to saddle up my pony, and that snot-nosed kid, I'm taking my belt back. Well, Jamie, you met that snot-nosed kid back at Wrestle Bash, and he didn't turn out the way you expected him to be. So, Jamie, you might need 2, you might need 3, you might need 4 horses this time to ride into the sunset of Abbeville, Georgia. But it's still not going to be enough to take this.
Welcome back, wrestling fans. There we heard from the unstoppable Eric Moore, the CCW heavyweight champion. Now, speaking of champions here in Continental Championship Wrestling, we have the tag team champions, K9 Karnage, and they are our focus in this week's match of the week. We recently had a match between the Society of Sin, Marcus James, and Toxic, as they took on K9 Karnage for the tag team championship. So we're going to take it away to that match now. Welcome to CCW Superstars of the Ring match of the week this week. K9 Karnage, the CCW Tag Team Champions. That's who you see on the left. On the right of the screen, you'll see Marcus James and Toxic from the Society of Sin. This match is for the CCW Tag Team Championship. This match is underway. These guys have met in the past. And that is Bad Dog Brody squaring off in the ring with Toxic from the Society of Sin. Marcus James and Toxic were the dual winners of Rookie of the Year for 2016. And they're looking to start 2017 off on the same note, but it's not looking too good right now, as Bad Dog Brody is just taking out everybody. Marcus James and Toxic, this match not going their way. You have to remember, they're still rookies. They're probably the best group of rookies we've had come through this system in a very long time. Finally, Toxic gets back up on the ring apron. Not sure who the legal man is, but looks like the ref's going to allow it. So we got Toxic in the ring, but I think he just tagged his partner into the ring. And Marcus James now, again, squaring off with Bad Dog Brody.
is taunting Mad Dog Miller. I don't know what the hell is wrong with Marcus James, but he was just taunting Mad Dog Miller. Big mistake. Tie up in the middle of the ring between these guys. So far, Marcus James with the tight headlock. And Mad Dog is fighting out of it, whips him into the ropes. And a hip toss right in the middle of the ring. Marcus James asked for some, and he got some from Mad Dog Miller. An arm drag takeover. Sends Marcus James back to the canvas. He desperately tries to get to his feet, to his corner to make a tag. Clothesline. And another clothesline. Things are looking very promising for the tag team champions so far in this match. They've been in complete control of the Society of Sin. They were taking their sweet time getting back into the ring, so K9 Karnage is going to help them up. Oh, just the brutal headbutts. Brutal lashings. And sends him in the hard way. A suplex over the top rope. And SOS are out again on the outside of the ring. K9 Karnage in full control of this match. Again, you have SOS on the outside of the ring. They act like tough guys until they actually have to get into the ring with these behemoths. K9 Karnage, who are also the CCW Tag Team Champions. They pick a fight, but every time they go to the outside of the ring, they're either scared or playing mind games or both. So it's Toxic. Mad Dog Miller squaring off in the center of the ring. It looks like Mad Dog may be going for that patented suplex. How long can he hold him? Oh, out of nowhere, the ref was distracted. And it looked like Marcus James nailed. He absolutely hammered the chain into the back of Mad Dog Miller. The ref missed the whole thing, being distracted by Bad Dog Brody, who was trying to get the ref's attention to show him that. And again, the ref's having problems with Bad Dog Brody and missing all this action that's going on in the corner here. Finally, ref has got his eyes back on the match. And just a running knee kick. You can see SOS continuously going for those chains. And this time, Bad Dog Brody finally has had enough of all these different taunts and backstabbing that you can see. And here you see in this corner, Toxic was choking Mad Dog Miller with that chain. SOS once again resorting to dirty tactics. And it looks like Toxic may have nailed Bad Dog Brody with that chain. And that's it. I think the ref saw it. This match is over. It looks like it's a disqualification.
By disqualification, but still, the Continental Championship Southern States champion, K9 Carnage!
K9 Carnage still the tag team champions here in CCW after SOS got themselves disqualified. You would wonder why they would do that in a championship match. These guys are sure to meet again in the future. You got to believe that this is not quite over yet.
Concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name.
Welcome back, wrestling fans. There we saw that match between K9 Carnage and Society of Sin. Now they're going to get a rematch at Stampede 2017 on March 11th at Yulee Middle School. It'll be K9 Carnage once again taking on Society of Sin, Marcus James and Toxic. Also that night, we're going to have the heavyweight championship match. Like I said earlier, we don't know who the champion's going to be quite yet. We know that the winner of the 20-man battle royal will get his shot at the CCW heavyweight championship that night. And that's pretty much it for
First, I went after Stampede. What's next? The legendary Chris Turner. You're next.